Good morning, everybody. It is almost noon. It's 11:11. Getting out a little bit late today, but trying out the front camera a little bit here today. I don't think it really mattered much, but talking with Tim the other day, well, he texted me last night that he really has noticed a better audio experience with this setup. So that's a good sign, because he watches the videos in his truck, and he says he thought I knew about it. The audio going one side, then to the other side, and then one side to the other side. So, wish you would have said something. Would have been helpful. That's all right. So, but I don't know if I'm going to get Sony out today or not. I don't really... The audio still didn't come out that great. So, come on. Let's go, Priya. Let's get walking. Yeah, finally getting moving here. I got out of bed almost like 10 minutes of 10. And didn't really... I had edited yesterday, but I had just added the time lapse. And yeah, I didn't bother saying goodnight last night. Just trying to change things up a little bit, not trying to be the same all the time. Well, thus we will find out if the front-facing camera holds up for a day of vlogging for me. So I'm flipping things around all the time. I don't know. Make things a little bit easier, but or it won't. I don't know. I don't know what we're getting into. Terry's trying to clean out the bedroom closet. We got the other closet. We need to get rid of some clutter. That's what we need to get rid of and clean up in there, because it's a little, all the vacuuming I did, I didn't get inside the closet, but with Mateo lifting his leg on that freaking door, he's really, destroyed that, so gotta work on that today. It's supposed to get up to like 55 degrees today, so not maybe, I gotta get these guys to the park at some time. So, we'll see how that goes. Right now, home walks. What you doing, Priya? What you sniffing? Some doggy pee on that or something? I don't normally go back in that spot. And as per the title of yesterday's video, yes, Jughead has made he's not made a full recovery. He's probably made about a 35% recovery, but he is swimming around a little bit more today again. So she's treating him with the stuff I had gotten, which is not just for ick, it's also for any bacterial that may be in the water. She had posted something on like a Facebook beginners aquarium page, and they said to treat it for like, I think 7 to 10 days. Every other day for 7 treatments, 10 days treatments, whatever it was. So we're definitely seeing an improvement. His eyes have cleared up. I mean, I mentioned that, which made it really weird that he still wasn't, moving around in there. And we're really considering, once we get him kind of back up working, swimming around like normal again, we may go and get just a rectangle tank and change his situation around, wash everything. We have plenty of gravel to just redo a whole new tank and get him in a fresh environment. But we don't want to stress him out, because stressing the fish out kills him pretty quick. From what I was reading, though, I mean, betas are tough fish. I think a normal fish probably would have already been gone. But yeah, since she's been treating him every other day for the last, few days here, he's definitely made a huge improvement, which is great, because he's such a cool fish, and hate to lose him. You don't need to be sitting there sniffing shit, dog. Less than shit sniffer. It's disgusting. I know you're a dog, but Jesus. Gotta watch her, because dope will eat the crap. Literally. Roy and Barbara out, so Priya got 2 cookies. So it's the only thing she wanted. She could care less about. That's birdseed. You don't need birdseed. Come on. Ooh, if it's not today, I might get the bird feeder out. I do have some birdseed left, too. Come on. Let's get moving. Let's hope the bear doesn't try to rip it off the shed, because that's where we're going to put it. Well, I say shed, it's more like a tiny little storage area. I gotta get that cleaned out too. My feet are driving me nuts this morning again. Well, my left one is. I was actually talking to one of the cashiers the other night, and she said about soaking my feet in hot water, getting them nice and soft, and then dipping them in Elmer's glue, letting that dry, and it'll fill in all the cracks and whatnot, and then peel it off, and it'll take all the dead skin off the bottom of my feet. That's going to be a lot of Elmer's glue, though. I mean, I don't have really big feet, but still, your little squeeze bottle's not going to do it. I have to figure out what to put them in. I guess you could get a couple little, like, paint trays or something to do it. I don't know. No, because your feet wouldn't sit flat. You need something that's going to be flat. So if anybody else has heard of that, let me know, because I'm curious. I definitely need to figure something else out to do, because nothing I've tried so far has worked. You're definitely taking her sweet ass good old time today, sniffing every little inch she can sniff now that there's grass back again on this side, but of course that side not so much. It's a beautiful day out though. It is already warming up nicely. Little wind here and there, but not consistent. So, Mr. Sun. To clean the screen off too. My ramen noodle dripped on it last night and I had spots all over my screen. But little man's turn. Little man's turn. I realized I never wiped off all the footage from yesterday on this thing, so I was wondering why my timer was down like 15 minutes. That'll do it. What you doing, buddy? Well, he's been swimming around a lot more today than laying around. He's kind of resting right now, but he was just swimming around, so there he goes. There you go. Yeah, you gonna come say hi to the internet? Gonna say hi? Hi guys. I'm still alive. I'm still swimming. Comes up for a little bit of air. Terry did add some water to him too, but I think she treated him yesterday, so. But he's been eating and whatnot, so it's a good thing to see. Just got done watching Project Adam. Earlier she had emptied out the bedroom closet, and I used the deep cleaner inside the doorway and the wood and sprayed it with vinegar and the pet spray and stuff, trying to get Mateo's. Had to clean out the track, pull the doors off, hinges broken on one door. Maintenance is going to look and see if they have any other ones, but everything else in this apartment is a right door, basically. That's a right door, that's a right door, and it's the left one that's broken, so I can't swap one. But, oh well, so I'm going to take these guys for a walk, see what it's like out. It says 55, and it's like 4:30, so I have time. I might end up, running them over to the park and giving Terry some time. She just got home from going out to Surplus City, not over the mountain, but like the supply store, so the over supply store. So, and kind of laying low, watch Project Adam. It was actually pretty decent. Ryan Reynolds, Jennifer Gardner, Zoe Deschanel, and whoever plays the Hulk. I can't think of his name right now, but anyway, pretty all-star cast for a Netflix movie. To the park. Give them a little exercise since they've been cooped up all day. Sun is slowly starting to set, so we should be good. Time is it anyway? 5 o'clock basically, 4:57. You gonna go potties? Good girl. I really think walks like this will be a lot easier using the front camera instead of spinning everything around all the time. One-handed grip, so. The only problem is I'm like over here with it. I gotta kind of turn it back toward me a little bit. And try not to look at the screen, so. Oh, well, it was, I got put to work. Well, I put myself to work because I said when she emptied the closet I was going to do the deep cleaning. It wasn't a very relaxing day until when she left. We had stuff in the washing machine, the big blanket on the bed. And I thought it might actually get the washing machine out of balance, so I stayed downstairs and I was like, I'm going to watch that movie quick. So it worked out. It was, like I said, it was pretty decent. Still haven't figured out what his name is. That's going to drive me nuts. I do have cinematic mode on the front screen, on the front camera as well, so if I want the blurred background, I can put this on. How does that look? Is that distracting? I don't know. I don't think it's quite the same as bokeh, and these files take a little bit different to process too. At least it did the one time. The camera's like, hold on, processing cinematic footage. I'm like, what? In your territory for all the boys? And now you gotta stop and sniff, and your brother can't get to the rock he wants to get to because you won't move. Mateo wants to get to this lovely stone he pees on every time. Boy, that sun is weird. Whew, I didn't bring my sunglasses because it's getting to that weird point where they're too much. But could kind of use them at the same time. These crickets don't have any clue what's happening tonight, because we're supposed to get that, what is it, 4 to 8 inches tonight now of snow after a beautiful 57-degree day. It makes a lot of sense. I'm telling you, you gotta love Mother Nature. She's a real treat. Oh boy, kind of been quiet on this walk, just letting them do their thing, and if I'm not filming and stuff, I'm not getting mad at them. Letting them go potties and sniff and do different things, but so making a little more of a calm experience for all of us. Case in point, I'm trying to shoot that in 3x and Priya's pulling on the freaking leash on me. Just thought that was kind of cool. Through the trees. I love those shots. But one thing I really like about having the Rode connected when I do like the zoom shots is the zoom mic thing goes away. It takes that out of the equation. Well, that's the only downside. You can't turn it off with the iPhones, whereas like Samsung's you can turn zoom mic off. It might not be called zoom mic, but something in that realm. I don't know why Apple doesn't have a toggle that you can turn it off, because it would be nice not to have to worry about that. If you're filming something, you want to film it far away, you have to speak up. But with Rode connected, I don't have to. A little bit of a breeze, nothing too horrendous, but I put my little hoodie on anyway, even though I said 57. I figured the sun's going to be going down, it's probably going to cool off a little bit. And I think we're going to do the other little park as well. And then head home. A horse playing over here. Freaking Great Dane playing. Big puppy. I just taught myself something with the phone, with the camera app. I'm talking to Tim about the Samsungs where I have problems with the gray clips and whatnot, no matter where I send them to or how I send them. And I have my other phone in my hand because I'm texting him. Just for shits and giggles, the swiping motion for the Samsungs to launch the camera, to me, is more inconvenient than the press and hold for the iPhone. And just for, I don't know what made me do it. If you swipe left, it'll also open the camera from the lock screen. But once you're in the camera app, if you swipe, it'll go through the different modes. I don't know why I never knew that. It didn't matter in the screen where you do it. I thought you had to actually press. Wow. That's how it's changing to cinematic and in the past into slow motion. Because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, maybe I should learn more things about these things before I, talk about them. I don't know. Yeah, it's nice to learn something new every day, though, right? All right, Mateo? Should I learn before I speak? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Puppies they're doing pretty good. Except for lunging at other dogs. It's gotten on my nerves twice. But other than that, one dog was barking at her. So. It was funny because the guy's like, that basset hound's going to rip you up if you keep it up. Pretty won't do nothing. She'll run away. She's a little chicken. One other really scary thing. Okay, so I bought the open box Sony. Just the Sony. Granted, it did come with a charging block. It's supposed to come with headphones. They weren't included in the box. Supposed to be, but they weren't. Open box, I think, came to like $1,691. I can get a 512 Samsung Ultra, the 45-watt charging block, and the UAG Monarch carbon fiber case for $1,601 on Best Buy. Granted, I think I got the case open box. That was the list I put up. Saved like $15. But just for shits and giggles, just to give you an idea, a 512 not open box phone is that much cheaper. It's like $200 cheaper. It's crazy. Alrighty, guys. Well, goofed up beginning of the video this morning. I didn't realize that the Rode was never turned on. Something I mentioned. Good news is, didn't lose the log because I'm using the digital cable and the microphones worked on the iPhone. The other thing I'm noticing with using the front camera is stabilization is not quite as good. So that'll only be used in those cases where it's not that important. And low light like this, I know it's not as good either. So, alright guys, I'm going to call tonight. I got my little baby girl here with me. And I will see you guys in the morning for freezing rain and snow. So, have a good night and stay safe.